Alan Wake 2, a game following Alan Wake in a new protagonist saga within a dual protagonist story. I just recently platinumed Alan Wake Remastered, so after seeing the amount of praise going around for Alan Wake 2, I dived into the game to go for the platinum. Of course, I gotta go for the platinum on the hard difficulty. We rise out of a lake and take control of this unknown dude at first, making my way through some woods and soaking up this atmosphere.
So this dude has some people up top shining their light, dark as hell. Damn.
After going through the woods for a short time, I saw some lights and...
Oh, hell no!
Nah. I'm going the other way. Oh, no, run! Wow. Oh my, yeah. Hunting season, complete chapter, the cult.
Now we shift to Saga, a detective and also the new protagonist. After a car ride to a crime scene with her and her partner Alex Casey, we arrive at Cauldron Lake. So I grabbed a map of the location off rip.
Boom, nightmare territory. Pick up a map.
Like I stated, Saga is a detective, so she has exceptional deductive skills, and all of this thinking takes place inside of her mind place. Here, we're able to work the cases by putting relevant information on a case board to see what the hell is going on. Well, it turns out we're investigating the cult murders, the one we just experienced when we popped the first trophy. Those cultists have secret stashes located around the different areas that we will visit, and we can make use of them ourselves, but first must figure out how to open them, with the clues to do so usually nearby.
Are the clues around here? Take the chicken out the fridge. Oh, here we go. So wash your hands first. So this one. And it said take the chicken out the fridge. So that one. There we go. Secret stashes. Discover one cult stash and one lunchbox.
Further investigation of the Nightingale murder leads us down a path to a huge tree, where we locate our first manuscript page.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. Someone's been watching us.
Not the last. Pick up the first manuscript page.
I figured out that Nightingale's body holds the information we need, so we send Nightingale's body to the morgue in Bright Falls to be examined, and then we head there as well. It was very familiar and felt good to be back, especially with the visual upgrades. I stopped by the diner and before following the sheriff to the sheriff station, went inside to talk with some freaked out people that had a run-in with the cult.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
Of the tree. Called the tree. Oh, and then we found it.
Nah, what did you find, my dude? What did you find? Finish that sentence.
And before leaving, see another familiar face from the first game, Rose.
Saga Anderson, as I live and breathe.
I know who that is, but how does she know who this is?
We all head to the morgue now, and once there, after thinking through what could be going on, shit pops off.
Something in his chest.
Second manuscript page.
No, wait.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Uh-oh. Damn. Okay, here we go.
Get into the light.
Dang. Uh-oh. Wow. Am I dead? Wow. Oops. Damn. Gotcha. Gotcha, my boy. End of chapter. Keep going. Somebody's home. Complete chapter invitation.
Now that we were attacked by Nightingale after he rose from the dead, he dipped up out of there for now, but lucky for him because I was about to, We still had to find him for something we needed, so it was off to Cauldron Lake once again. We head back to that tree from earlier and found another manuscript page detailing what needed to be done, and it led me to the witch's hut, but the witch's hut needed light.
Wait, where did my flashlight go? Hold on. Hold on.
Keep checking in.
Oh, I found the fuse box. Might be one in here.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
All right, let me put this in here. Now let's go inside. Coffee thermos. Discover a break room. Oh, so this is where I could save it, huh?
I figured out we need to perform a ritual, but the key to doing so lies within Nightingale's heart. After discovering it was located at the general store, guess where I went next?
Let's go inside. This is that moment from the trailer. Here we go. There's actually a thing back there. It still got me. Yeah, I lost. Damn, it still got me. Ah! I thought, damn. Oh, 2 trophies.
Not only did I take out my first take in here, but I also upgraded my inventory space.
Grew bigger. Upgrade the inventory size.
Grabbed a new shotty.
Got a sawed off. Rang it. Find the sawed off shotgun. Nice.
And since I was hurt after that fight, healed my wounds.
Maybe I use this for now since I'm hurt. Felt good. Use a healing item.
Now that I had what I needed for the ritual, I went to the witch's sign to perform it, and things got trippy, no red. Well, actually, there was some red lighting in the area.
Fearless, yeah. Saga is really fearless.
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Going in
Might be a
solo.
completely different dimension. A completely different dimension. Let's go toward this scary red light. Okay, here we go. Time to get active. Come on, Nightingale. Oh! Let me go! There we go. Okay, I gotta be careful. I can't be using my bats so early. Wow. Hit me with that. There we go. That's GG. Lawman defeat Nightingale. Get him out of here.
Who are you?
What is this? Are you okay?
No!
Oh, it's... Wowzers. Okay. That was a absolute banger, bro. An absolute banger of a track, bro. Wow. Okay, man. Wow. Into the Overlap. Complete chapter The Heart. Wow. That was fire.
We found Wake, y'all, but it was time to see exactly what he knows as Saga. So I was headed to the car to transport him back to Bright Falls for interrogation. But before that, I was taking care of as many collectibles in Cauldron Lake as I could. I went for more cult stashes for this trophy later. I also went to one of these nursery rhyme puzzles to solve, using dolls that you find in order to solve them. Once I solve these, I get a charm to equip that has different benefits. After that puzzle, a Taken was looking for a fight, so I gave it one.
Uh-oh. The hell you got going on? Nah. Ooh, this is the moment. Dodge at the last minute. Hey, back up. Back up, back up.
I headed to another nursery rhyme in front of a cabin. I figured out the puzzle, then grabbed another charm, so I filled all 3 slots with different charms for another trophy.
This boom. Filling the shape. Let's go. Place a charm in all of the bracelet slots.
There are also lunchboxes scattered all over, and inside them are manuscript pieces, and these pieces go toward upgrading Saga's weapons. I decided to go ahead and upgrade a weapon once I found enough pieces.
I think I'm gonna do that one. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. Growing stronger. Upgrade any weapon once.
What's the number one rule when dealing with zombies? Aim for the head. Well, I know these aren't technically classified as zombies, but same rule applies today.
Go. Yeah, it is over. My dude, aimed ahead. 5 enemies with a head shirt.
We make it back to Bright Falls with Wake and switch into his perspective for the first time. In the room we enter, there was only one way to go, and that's inside the TV. I like how they mix live action with this game. One of my favorite things that Remedy does, like how they did with Quantum Break. Dude, it was a full TV show / game. Well, back on topic, once the live action portion ended the second time, I enter the studio and make my way through, meet the janitor, and then find a lamp that can change reality in certain ways, which will be vital for progressing using Wake. I make it to the end of the chapter.
That's not a leg.
And a talk show. Complete chapter late night.
I enter New York, but it's not really New York. We're still in the dark place. I answer a phone call and learn where I need to go next is the subway. Well, I needed a charge for my lamp tool to get there, so I head down an alleyway toward a bright light, then...
Oh, hey. We met at Door's show.
No, wait, I need again. Damn, dude. This looks like a scene out of Cherokee. Find the light. Find the flashlight and revolver.
I have a flashlight and a gun now, and I immediately see arrows with my flashlight. If you're familiar with the previous game, you know that you want to follow those. So I follow them and get looped around before finding my first word of power.
Oh, here we go. Carry his word. Discover a word of power.
After locating another light that I needed to get into the subway, I head in. Alan Wake has the power to change reality within these scenes, as they're called. As long as I find echoes that offer different story scenarios, I can change the plot from the plot board, giving new openings and other things useful to progress. I must make it through the subway using this mechanic. Close to the end of this chapter, the dark presence appears.
Aha. Okay, time to go. Time to go, time to go. Oh my goodness, go, Wake! Safe. No time for it if I did. No time for it.
I'd seen it before.
Storm cloud, escape from the dark presence. Nice.
Shortly after, I completed that chapter, earning me another trophy.
It is New York City, complete chapter Casey.
I head out of the subway and get another phone call from this mystery caller. Parliament Tower is where I must go now, so I head there and another chapter starts. In here I watch some videos left by Alice Wake, and after the chapter ends, it also marks the end of the first time changing between the protagonists.
Wow, return. Complete chapter haunting. That was a pretty crazy little situation. Did he die? Like, what just happened? Other side. Change between stories once.
Now, I'm back playing this saga again, and now the interrogation for Wake begins. I've reached a point in the game where I can switch between either Wake or Saga to play through the chapters if I wanted to, but for the sake of following the collectibles guide that I was using, I'm gonna start with Saga first. With the interrogation complete, I made my way to a new location with Saga called Watery to begin the chapter Local Girl. Here, the story's reality shifts are starting to become more apparent.
Hey, Ilmo.
Must be hard coming back to where you and your little girl lived.
It's like they remember a different reality.
Okay. So is it trying to do like, Are they blending together? Are both worlds or realities blending together then?
Yes, I would like to see my trailer. Do you have a spare set of keys?
They're just over at Coffee World.
On the way to Coffee World, I encountered my first thrower taken, so I made use of some other items in my inventory to get rid of them.
Gotcha, let's go. Gone for good, defeat an enemy with an explosion.
On the way to Coffee World and also within Coffee World, I took care of multiple miscellaneous trophies. I found a crossbow.
Greatest hits, find the crossbow.
I used a flare for the first time.
Bam! Shining in the night.
Solved my 5th nursery rhyme.
Makes sense.
There we go. Solve 5 nursery rhyme puzzles.
Shot one of these cardboard cutouts that are located around Coffee World.
Coffee themed fun. Shoot Mr. Drippy or any other cardboard cutout in Coffee World.
And I made use of that crossbow that I found.
Ow. Oh! Too quick for all that. In one go. Defeat an enemy with a single shot from the crossbow. Nice.
I had to get into the gift shop to grab these keys to get to the trailer park, but it was locked. I found a screwdriver to get inside, and on my way back to this gift shop, I took care of another thrower taken.
Damn. Gotcha. There we go. Hold on. Stop the monster. Interrupt the taken thrower's relocation attempt with the flashlight boost. Ugh. The flashlight boost. Now she's just doing that unnecessarily.
I grab the keys and make my way to the trailer park. Once I get inside the trailer park, I ran into the homies. You know, the Anderson bros from the first game.
It's the Asgardians. The boys are back in town.
At this point, the story is changing for the worse for Saga. The things she has been hearing about her daughter drowning are starting to come true. As she exits her trailer, we see a cop named Mulligan that's become a Taken, and we follow him to a nearby workshop. I made it to the clicker, but then they snatch it and run away again, so I go back up into the workshop to get leads on how to get to them to get the clicker.
I knew it. I knew it. I was like, they didn't switch it around for no reason. Eat them bullets! Damn you tanky, my dude.
I needed to get this float working to get into the overlap, but while in the mine place, I decided to upgrade a weapon, my trusty shotty.
The trophy right here. We're about to level up the sawed-off shotgun to max. Trophy pop. All smiles. Fully upgrade a single weapon.
I opened the way to the overlap and entered. I looped through it until I reached Mulligan and Thornton and had to face them. They were just a little bit challenging.
Oh, damn. You don't back up off me, my dude. Whoa, okay. Back to life. Oh, hold on.
Next time they won't be coming back.
All right, nice. Okay. Damn. Damn. Got him. Okay. He healed. Should be good now. Just gotta hit him with this one more good time. Bam. There we go. Bright Fall's finest. Defeat Mulligan and Thornton. Got 2 trophies right there. One for coming back to life, which, hey, I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, 3. Back in Watery. Complete chapter Local Girl.
Now that I've lowered the flooding and watery by defeating them, I went back through the area searching for collectibles and other activities I needed to do for the other trophies. I went to the trailer park and completed a nursery rhyme, but then a creature popped up that I had to defeat, but I had a slight problem doing so.
I do not have enough to deal with this dude. Oh my goodness, that would have hurt. Oh. I don't know what to do. I don't have any ammo. Oh, here we go. Give me ammo, please. There we go. Trophy, nice. Here we go. I was wondering how I get that one done. Escape. Use a hand flare to escape an enemy grapple. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's wraps for you now, buddy. There we go.
After I finished exploring the area, I hopped back in the car to head to Bright Falls, triggering a switch over to Alan Wake. The Colt pulled up to get him, so we must try to get out of there. By the entrance, I found a shoddy to use as Wake.
Oh, here we go. Light in a double bear. Boom. Yippee-ki-yay, mup.
Although I had the shoddy, it was not helping me out against this big dude right here.
Oh! Woo! Nice try. What the hell do I do now?
These were the cultists the FBI were after. Were they letting them?
I'm GGing this one. Oh! He ate the bullet! No! I didn't expect him to eat the bullet.
I made it to the end of the chapter and FBC from the game Control. Dope game, by the way. I might need to revisit it to get the platinum. They take Wake into custody.
Yo, I might really have to go back and play Control, dude. Again. Might really have to go back and play Control again, yo. We watch in the night. Complete chapter, no chance.
Now as Saga, we get a call from Tor and something is wrong, so I head to the nursing home to see what the deal is. After arriving, we learn something has happened with him and I have to enter the wellness center next door. I see him enter a room, but I couldn't reach him without unlocking the doors.
A security computer.
Maybe the answer's around here somewhere. Maybe I got to... Oh, here we go. Hold on. 4, 17, 29... 17, 20, 17, 31. I don't get this puzzle. The day after the new moon. Oh, got it. Oh man, got it.
There is a room before the room that actually controlled the locks for the doors, but it was missing a doorknob. I was able to grab that now and got something useful from that room and also a trophy.
Oh, here we go. Ready for a fight. Find the hunting rifle.
After my first fight against these underwater type Taken, I was able to reach Tor, but dude gets pulled into the pond. This is the overlap of this area, and I had to figure out how to get into there. I needed a way in, and it was a record that was able to get me there. After getting into the overlap, I did a loop, but it was also accompanied with some simple puzzling. I couldn't progress without a specific item, but I found that here in the overlap.
Let's use the key. Let's grab these bolt cutters. We got some bolt cutters. All right, now cut short. Find the bolt cutters. Nice. This is gonna help us travel, get some stashes that we don't got yet, get around different areas that are locked off for this. That's nice.
Now I was able to face the boss of this overlap, Cynthia Weaver. I had to dim out this Lady of Light.
Whoa. Wow. Why does it look like that? Wow, I'm about to die. Wow. When was the last time it saved? Like this. Oh, okay, it fixed. It fixed. Like it was a square? That was just bugging me. Yeah, eat all this. Uh-oh. No! Yeah, it's about to be rats for you, Cynthia. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. You tanky. Girl in love, defeat Cynthia. Let's go. She was a tanky one. Or back. Hell yeah. Old Gods, complete chapter Old Gods. All right, so that's 2 right there. 1 for defeating Cynthia and then 1 for completing the chapter.
This is now a good time to get to the rest of the collectibles that were previously inaccessible without the bolt cutters. So I started with Bright Falls and I went through and grabbed all the collectibles and did all the nursery rhymes. After completing the last nursery rhyme in Bright Falls, I got attacked by some Taken, but they went out with a flashbang. Flashbang.
Flashbang. Let's go. Stunning Vistas.
After Bright Falls, before going into the next chapter, I first returned to Watery. Then I went to Cauldron Lake, and here I located the final nursery rhyme doll.
Hey, another
All right. What's this? Another doll, huh? There we go. I'll find you. Find all nursery rhyme dolls. Lego, Lego, Lego.
I took that doll and all the rest of them to the Witchfinder station to complete the final of the nursery rhymes.
Maybe put the child at the hatchling and then loving mother at the heart. The hero maybe goes on the sun. There we go. Shift in reality, complete all nursery rhyme puzzles. There we go.
After grabbing all the cult stashes and lunch boxes that I could, now I progress and enter the sheriff station and start chapter scratch. And it was overrun with the Taken.
Damn. Buddy is messed up.
All clear, Estevez.
After saving the FBC agent Estevez, she gave me some keys so that I could turn on the generator to be able to get into the cell and get to Alan Wake. Before I did that, I went to the sheriff's office and grabbed a pump shotty off the wall.
I'm sure.
Oh, you do have to move your inventory around. Find the pump action shotgun.
Then I head into the basement and found the last Colt stash.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, I guess that. Find all cult stashes and lunch boxes. Nice, here we go. Hidden by the trees.
With the power on, I head back up and make it to the cell, learning the truth about Wake.
It's kind of wild with him being on the opposite side of things.
He's a fucking monster, Saga! There it is. We've been waiting for you, motherfucker.
Oh, so Scratch is... Wow. Okay, so Scratch is actually Wake. Like, oh, hell no. Scratch. Who thought this was? Scratch. Maybe a flashbang will slow him down. Alright, 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 alright. Got it.
Got one. I found the light.
Oh, eat that, eat that, eat that. Oh, go ahead.
Activated.
It's one more. Oh, shit. They didn't take that. Okay, come on. Bam. There we go. Get out of here, Scratch. Sing double. Complete chapter Scratch.
Wake was actually Scratch, dude. A crazy revelation. Before proceeding past the point of no return for Saga, I head to the car to go to Watery, but I was soaking in the atmosphere of Bright Falls. Well, at this moment, night falls.
Yo, this looks crazy at this time. The vibes on this is wild.
I get to Watery and pet the big puppers and earn 2 trophy pops at the same time.
Look at the little pups. Dude just chilling. Look at them sitting just chilling. Like a good dog.
Oh.
The nice things in life. Pet Mayor Setter. And Rustic Charm. Find all the charms. Nice, a twofer. Got a twofer.
I returned back to the sheriff's office and went past the point of no return now. The plan was to summon Wake into this world from the dark place with the clicker. So we call up Tor and Odin to help with the process and go to Cauldron Lake, where the ritual will go down.
That must be Tor and Odin. Maybe I should check in. Drive carefully,
Yo. The Andersons are too lit, yo. They too litty. They too litty.
Not rock and roll. Yeah, they are. If you know how to use them.
I'm here.
Return 7 summoning.
Let's get ready.
Anderson, we've set up a control center up here overlooking the area.
Hey, you're making me look bad in front of Saga, bro. Let's try that again.
Oh, there they go. Hey, hey. Oh. Yo. This is this is wild. Use the clicker.
After that wild horde fight, it switches perspectives over to Wake once again. Now it was time for me to go through all of his chapters. After going through the TV this time, I experienced a full-on concert within the game. This was a dope-ass section of the game. The songs were absolute bangers, and they were getting down with they dancing. Amongst all this, I located the flare gun.
On that, they killing it on that guitar too. Hold on. Calm down. Oh, flare gun. Here we go. Light shining. Find the flare gun. 77% complete.
After returning to the studio from the concert, the chapter ends.
All his life.
I get another phone call from the mystery caller and must make my way to the hotel. I had to take a back route to get there though. That led me up the rooftops and I reached a bar next to the entrance of the hotel. In the bar was the final weapon I could collect.
On here and grab this up here.
I could use that shotgun.
Can I even? Yes, I can. All accounted for. Find all weapons for both characters. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm well equipped now.
I made it into the hotel and reached room 665. After a chat with Tom, it was time to solve another murder site. So I went through the hotel doing the various plot board changes, going into room 666, which of course that didn't go well.
Scratch had been there. Again.
Uh-oh. Time to go. Time to skedaddle. Oh. Wow. Wow, I was confused.
I found what I needed from the hotel, so I exit to head back to the Parliament Tower, and after watching all of Alice's videos, once again, the chapter ends, earning me a trophy.
I would have to fix it. Edit it.
Oh, so
Change the genre of the story.
he's the one who was scratching all this stuff out.
I needed someone to
Told and retold. Complete chapter return.
I return back to the room with the TV and I enter the TV. Dora and Wake have a chat, and then I am back in the studio again. I go through the studio and head toward the exit, but on the way I made sure to grab some of Alice's photos from a shoebox before ending the chapter in order to activate a TV journal, which is another kind of collectible, but it's the missable kind. Then I go to the exit, ending the chapter.
Behind the mask, complete chapter masks, and I got the drowning video. Nice. Okay.
I needed to find another murder site, so back to Zane I went. Things didn't go so well for him at least, but I got all the info necessary from him. The murder site was at Zane's Cinema, so I made my way there. You know the drill, I had to find different plots and do the plot board again. After grabbing the last Echo Grandmaster, I went to the theater part and entered the screen. I had a loop to deal with and also a missable writer's journal to collect.
Here we go. The Trail of the Rider. Watch all of the Rider's Journey videos.
I found it funny that the guy in a chair told me what I needed to do to get out of here, but when I went over there with the knife, this dude took off.
Kill me. You don't have to go get that knife and stab me in the way. Oh no. No, you don't.
He told me how to do it. He said, you don't need to. Oh, wait. Buddy is gone. You getting out of here.
I chased him through the door and it led me to the end of the chapter.
Grab the mask. The Cult of the Word, which is to complete chapter Zane's film.
After another phone call, I go back to the Parliament Tower, watch Alice's videos, and once again end the chapter.
He was actually Scratch. I thought Scratch was like a different person or a different part, but damn, yo, that's a crazy revelation. It's way out. Complete chapter gone.
Swapping back over to Saga, Scratch arrives to the beach and I needed to face off with him. The goal was to get him into this cage.
Y'all gonna blast it? Bro. Oh my goodness. Okay. Shit. Ooh. Dodge is on point. Where's the other one? Oh, here we are. Oh, is he? He's here. Do I got anything like good to stop this man? He's wild. Damn. Leave me right dead. Now I know what to do though, so I'm ready. There we go. Boom. I got it. Come on. Let's go.
Wait, is it you?
So sorry.
Casey?
Casey.
Wow. So he transferred from Wake to Casey. Filled with rage, defeat Scratch. Oh, and we got rock and roll, baby. Complete chapter summoning.
He throws Saga into the dark place and took the clicker. Now it was up to Alan to take care of things on this end of reality. So I make my way to the car and go to Bright Falls.
Idea that the cost would be a nightmare worse than death was a fool's hope. I had no choice. I had to do it. That didn't make me any less terrified.
Brave, Alan.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah. Haha. Yes, sir.
After crossing the threshold, I go straight to the Deer Diner because there is one more collectible trophy to get. I haven't mentioned it yet, but these ones are also missable, and all the others are collected in Saga's chapters. It's for starting up the TV for these Koskela Brothers commercials.
This should be trophy. Here we go. The Koskela Brothers. Let's go. Watch all Koskela Brother commercials.
I interact with the book near a float, and then the citizens start chasing me.
Uh-oh, time to get out of here. Ooh, damn. Oh,
After escaping them, it was time to make it back to the writer's room to try and change the ending.
The hero must pay the price. The final Deer Fest. Complete chapter Deer Fest.
We switch back over to Saga and we're in her mind place, and she's mentally suffering in here. It's just filled with negativity.
Wow.
Dude, there was a very unexpected thing that happened to me in here.
I can't do this.
Oh my. Oh, yo. Oh, yo.
That was the biggest jump scare this game had to offer. Yo. Oh my goodness. I was not expecting that at all. At all.
Saga fought the negativity and made her way into the dark place. I needed to escape this place, and I made my way to a shoebox that had the tools I needed, but immediately after had a run-in with these creatures in here.
Shining the light. How did the people get here from Washington?
I got the hell out of there and heard the phone go off. I picked it up, and the platinum was close to being mine.
End of the road. Complete chapter. Come home.
Saga. He's here. It's shockingly cold. Past the mirror of the surface. Stretch! Now! A white searing light of truth that for a flash pierces the shadows and reveals the hidden horror. We are here to kill the monster. I pray nothing comes after this. This is how we win. Is it too easy?
I know they didn't do that, bro. They did not just do that, yo. They're gonna pull one of the, literally the Inception thing where the spinning top, you don't know if it's over or not, yo. Complete Alan Wake 2, the story come true. And Sisu gain all trophies, the platinum. Yes, sir, man. Wow, that game had a lot of twists and turns, man. And then we landed in the end, and I still don't know what the hell ended up happening. There we have it, yo. Platinum done, yo. Sisu, like I said, man, hey, it's been a journey. 25 hours played to get the platinum.